The Discourses on Warm Diseases, by Wu Tang, a medical scholar from the Qing Dynasty. Chapter 2, Upper Burner Section, Sections 60 to 64. 60. In the autumn, the climate is dry, and mild dryness can lead to dry symptoms, while severe dryness may cause a sensation of coldness. Dryness can transform into dampness or further convert into heat. This article discusses the main characteristics of dryness and introduces its mother-son relationship and counteraction, providing a better understanding of the nature of dryness. Severe dryness can lead to a sense of coldness because coldness is related to water, and water is the offspring of metal. When transforming dryness into dampness, the role of earth should be considered, as damp earth is the mother of dampness. As for treatment, the article mentions the phrase, Yangming and Jueyin, not from the exterior but from the interior, indicating that when treating dryness, the focus should be on the interior rather than solely on the exterior. The article also notes that when treating diseases of the Yangming meridian, special attention should be given to dryness. However, in this article, the specific treatment methods for dry metal-based qi are not discussed in detail but are included in the discussion of cold-damp symptoms. According to the medical cases of Ye Shi, dryness symptoms are more common during the season of late summer when there is internal dryness and external coolness. Similar situations are also mentioned in Zhang Zhongjing's Essentials from the Golden Cabinet, especially in diseases such as abdominal pain and malarial disorders. 61. Dryness can harm our body organs, leading to mild headaches and a sensation of coldness in the head. It can also result in coughing with thin phlegm, nasal congestion, and throat discomfort. The pulse is strong and tense, but there is no sweating. This condition can be treated with the apricot and perilla powder, Xingsu San. Here, the root organs referred to are the lungs and stomach. The text mentions throat congestion, which initiates the discussion of upper burner diseases. Due to dryness damaging the skin and pores, it can cause mild headaches and a sensation of coldness in the head, not as severe as those caused by a common cold. Coughing with thin phlegm occurs because the lungs feel cold, referred to as small cold in ancient terms. The lungs, affected by dryness, cannot efficiently expel moisture, leading to the accumulation of cold energy and resulting in coughing. Nasal congestion indicates a connection between the nose and the lungs, and throat congestion is also related to the lungs. The strong and tense pulse suggests the coexistence of dampness and dryness in the body. The absence of sweating is due to the blockage of skin pores by cold energy. Apricot and perilla powder is a herbal formula used to treat this condition. Its ingredients include perilla leaf, Pinellia, Poria, Bucedinum, bitter orange stem, Aurantium, licorice, ginger, seedless jujube, tangerine peel, and apricot kernel. Depending on the severity of the condition, minor adjustments can be made to the formula. If there is no sweating and the pulse is tense, you can add Qianghua to induce slight sweating. If coughing persists after sweating, you can remove perilla leaf and Qianghua and add perilla stem. If there is concurrent diarrhea and abdominal distension, you can add atractylodes and magnolia bark. If there is a headache with pain in the brow bone, you can add Angelica dihurica. If the symptoms are severe, you can add scutularia, but it is not necessary if there is diarrhea and abdominal distension. The principle behind this formula is to use bitter, warm, and sweet spicy herbs to treat the symptoms of dryness and coldness. In summary, the action of this formula is to warm the body's surface, eliminate dampness, alleviate nasal congestion, suppress coughing, and nourish the lung and stomach yang energy. The specific ingredients of the formula can be adjusted based on the condition to achieve the best therapeutic effect. 62. If the body experiences dryness similar to a cold with a yang nature, characterized by sweating but no coughing, vomiting, or pain, a mild adjustment can be made using Ye Shi Tang, cinnamon twig decoction. If the symptoms resemble those of a yang nature cold, including headaches, general body pain, and discomfort in cold environments, Ye Shi Tang can also be considered. It is important to note that if sweating has already occurred, excessive sweating should not be induced, similar to the treatment principle for common yang nature colds. However, due to the relatively mild nature of dryness symptoms, the dosage of Ye Shi Tang should be reduced. 63. Dry weather conditions often lead to headaches, bodily coldness, chest and rib pain, and may even result in abdominal pain or hernia discomfort. In such cases, you can consider using Guiqi Chai Hu Ji Ban Tang, cinnamon twig and buplurum half and half decoction, or add Wu Shu Yu, Chen Pai, Hui Xiong, and Mu Xiong for treatment. In this situation, metal, dryness, restrains wood, liver qi, so Chai Hu is used to regulate the Shaoyang qi, which represents the wood attributes of the liver. Additionally, Guiqi assists in venting the exterior pathogens. Hui Xiong and Mu Xiong have the function of aromatic pain relief, while Huangqin possesses bitter and warming properties with the ability to promote the descending of qi. Since dampness, dryness, and cold pathogens all belong to the category of yin pathogens, the principles of treating the Tai-Yang meridian can be referenced. The ingredients of Guiqi Chai Hu Ji Ban Tang with the addition of Wu Shu Yu, Chen Pai, Hui Xiong, and Mu Xiong include cinnamon twig, Wu Shu Yu, Huangqin, Chai Hu, Guang Mu Xiong, ginseng, ginger, Chen Pai, Hui Xiong, white peony root, Ji Gan Kao, seedless jujube, and banxia. 64. If dry pathogens invade the middle burner, and the pulse is short and has astringency, with no external symptoms or lower body symptoms but presenting with chest pain, abdominal distension, vomiting, or diarrhea, treatment should aim to balance using bitter, warm, sweet, and pungent herbs. Even though dry pathogens have entered the middle burner, without external symptoms, it's important not to mistakenly induce excessive sweating or cause diarrhea. Using bitter, warm, sweet, and pungent herbs to restore balance is sufficient. The short and astringent pulse indicates wood properties, long indicates wood, short indicates metal, slippery indicates moisture, and astringent indicates dryness. Chest pain indicates the dispersion of liver qi in the chest. Abdominal pain may be due to the restraint of wood by metal, and side abdominal pain represents the fixed location of liver wood. Vomiting is also a manifestation of metal restraining wood. Diarrhea, on the other hand, is in the upper portion of the Yangming meridian, and the treatment approach for dryness can be applied, as the middle burner also encompasses a part of the Tai-Yin meridian. Sometimes, the illness may present with various different manifestations. Some individuals may experience pain and vomiting or diarrhea, while others may have only pain, vomiting, or diarrhea. The condition can be either clear or uncertain, so treatment methods need to be adjusted based on the specific circumstances. Doctors can modify treatment plans according to the different presentations of the illness. The use of bitter, warm, sweet, and pungent herbs is chosen because it is a response to dry pathogens. Treatment involves using bitter herbs to direct downward movement, warm herbs to counteract the metal properties, and sweet and pungent herbs to help counteract yin pathogens. Bitter herbs are used to direct downward movement because the nature of metal properties is rigid, and descending is required to clear them. Failing to direct downward can make it difficult to address deeper rigid structures, which will be discussed in detail in the following text. To be continued.